back to day 10 of Love series. 10 days in. Wow. If you have a block, grab it. If not, let's just come into a comfortable seat. Again, you can use a towel rolled up or a rolled up blanket or even a pillow, whatever you want. Sitting up on your block or on your pillow, just cross at the ankles. And sit up nice and tall. Hands can be in your lap or wherever they're comfortable. Shoulders down away from your ears. Close your eyes for a moment. And let's just take a few deep breaths in. Completely exhaling with each exhale. Trying to let go of everything we have to do. Anything that's stressing us out. And let's just be present on the mat for the next 30, 40 minutes or so. Take one more deep breath in. Completely exhale. And slowly open your eyes. Let's breathe in, bring those arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Pushing those hands together, breathe in. Exhale, open them up, really bringing those shoulder blades together. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart, pushing those hands together. Breathe in, arms overhead, and exhale to open it up. Bring those arms out to the side to a T. And act like you're turning on or twisting a light bulb. We're just going to warm up the shoulders, warm up the wrists. And open those hands wide, spreading your fingers, bring them into a fist. Open them wide, bring them into a fist. One more time. And shake those wrists. Just warming them up. Hopefully by now your wrist pain is starting to subside and you're able to be on your wrists a little bit longer. Let's walk it out over to the right, keeping both sits bones on the mat, stretching up and then slightly over, keeping your chest nice and open. We do not want to lift either of our sits bones. Keep them on the mat or your block or whatever you're sitting on. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, slowly round your back. Coming over to the other side and open that chest up, bringing that arm over that ear. And again, you want it to stretch up, and then over, keeping a nice long spine. Deep breath in, exhale, come back up to the top, and let's go ahead and meet in tabletop. Move your block or pillow out of the way. Put it at the front of your mat just in case you might need it for another position later. And if your knees ever bother you, you can always fold in your mat in any position where we're on our knees, just to give yourself a little bit more cushion. Or place a folded towel down underneath your knees. Let's come into a neutral spine. Tighten that core. Take a deep breath in and bring that right leg out, pushing through that heel, stretching that calf. And breathe. Exhaling. We're going to lift up with that right leg and bring it over across that left leg, and we're going to look at it, getting a nice side stretch, and bring it back through. Left leg comes out, stretching through that heel, really stretching that calf. Take a breath. And lift it up and over that right leg, looking over at those toes, getting a nice side stretch. Try not to collapse through the arms. And come on back. Right leg comes back out. This time we're going to bring right knee to right elbow and back. Keeping that core tight. Nice controlled movements. And start marrying the breath. This is really good for your obliques and your core and your booty. And bring it down. Let's take it to the other side. Left leg comes out, tighten that core, square those hips. Left knee to left elbow, kick it out. Breathe in and want to exhale as you bring that knee in. Inhale, exhale. Keeping those movements nice and controlled. As you can see, my leg's not coming up very high, keeping it in line with my hip. And bring it down. Come into your first wide leg child's pose. Really bringing that chest towards the mat, forehead down. Take a deep breath. Walk it over to the right. Take a breath. Keeping both sits bones on your heels if possible. Coming over to the left. Take a breath. Coming back through to center. Rounding through, coming into tabletop and then downward dog. Stretching through the backs of those legs. Feeling how tight they are. Just walking it out, breathing at the same time. And let's tuck that tailbone up towards the sky. Sink those heels down. And on your next breath in, right leg comes up, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend that knee, heel towards your glute, keeping both arms facing the front of your mat. Just opening up those hips. Deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to bring it through the center. Step it up. Lower down on that back foot. We're going to bring the back leg in just a few inches. And then I'm going to turn out on my front leg. And I'm going to slowly rise. Bringing your hands to your hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, coming forward to the front of your mat, keeping those hips square to the front and rising back. Breathing. Opening up those hip flexors to hopefully one day soon be able to do our splits. Go ahead and bring the legs back in line, curling on the back leg, popping up, coming into your first plank. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, right knee to right elbow, and back. Breathe in. Left knee to left elbow, back. Do a few more on your own. Really marrying the breath to the movement. Coming right back to your downward dog, walking it out, breathing. Take a deep breath. Starting to feel your heartbeat rise. That heart rate is rising. Tuck that tailbone up towards the sky. Sink those heels down. On your next breath in, left leg comes high, three-legged dog. We're going to exhale, bend that knee, bring heel to glute, keeping those arms in line with the front of your mat. Deep breath in. Exhale, coming through, really giving yourself some height, and step it up. Lower down on that back leg, flatten that back foot. We're going to turn the back leg in, just the bottom half, just a few inches, and then I'm going to turn out with my front foot. I'm going to carefully rise, keeping my hips square to the front. I'm going to keep my hands on my hips to keep them square to the front, because I don't want to sink into that front knee. I want to come forward, just opening up those hip flexors. And go ahead and bring your legs back in line. Curl the back leg up, come back to your plank, and let's do our first chaturanga. If you need to drop your knees down to modify, please do. Take a deep breath in. Come forward on those tippy toes, keeping those elbows in. Exhale, flip those feet. Slowly rise, straightening those arms, rolling those shoulders open. Without cocking your neck back, you can gently look up to the sky, but we want to really keep that neck in line with the spine. We're going to bend our knees, curl our toes, come right back to your downward dog. Walk it out. Breathing. Tuck that tailbone up towards the sky. Sink those heels down. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, see if you can bring that leg out to the side. Coming back. Breathe in. Exhale, bring that leg out to the side. Keeping that core tight. Coming back through. Breathe in. Hips are square to the mat. Exhale, leg comes out to the side. Coming back. This time we're going to step it up. Really hollow through that upper back. Give yourself some height to step it up. If you need to help that front foot along, that's totally normal. Keeping that back leg lifted, we're going to squeeze our inner thighs together, slowly and gently rise, pushing the back heel towards the back of the mat. Nice bend in our front knee, hips square to the front. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, small back bend. Hands come to heart. We're going to breathe in. Exhale, straighten on that front leg. Breathe in to come down. Exhale to straighten. Breathe in. Exhale to straighten. Breathe in. And exhale, frame that front foot. Slide it back, come into your plank. Chaturanga. Deep breath in. Coming forward on my toes. Exhale, elbows into my side. Flipping those feet. Straightening those arms. Rolling those shoulders open. This is where I inhale. Bend those knees, curl those toes. Exhale to your downward dog. Take a deep breath, walk it out. Exhale. Tuck that tailbone up to the sky. Sink those heels down. On your next breath in, left leg comes high. Three-legged dog. Keep those hips square to the mat. You don't want to cock that leg up to the sky. You want to keep your hips facing your mat. So we're going to breathe in. Exhale, bring it out to the side. Coming back. Breathe in. Exhale, bring it out to the side. Bring it back. One more time. Exhale out to the side and come back. And hollow through that upper back, coming forward. We're gonna step it up. Pushing back with that back heel. Squeezing those inner thighs, slowly begin to rise. Hips square to the front. Breathe in, arms overhead. Exhale, open it up. Small back bend. Hands to heart. Deep breath in. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Breathe in, bend. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Breathe in, bend that front leg. Exhale, straighten. If you're wobbling, it's okay. Breathe in to come back. Exhale, frame that front foot. Slide it back. Plank. Knees come down. Sit back. Child's pose. Take a moment. Feeling that heart rate. Slowly roll it up. Coming into your tabletop, back to your downward dog. Curl those toes. Breathing, walking it out. On your next breath in, right leg comes high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, coming through the center. Make your square 2 times. Slow and controlled. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, 2 more controlled squares. Really lifting up that knee. Coming back through three-legged dog. Inhale, and this time we're going to exhale, step it up. Turn and lower on that back foot. Slowly begin to rise up. Warrior 1. Front body facing front. Bend in that front leg, back leg is straight. Lifting that back kneecap. Deep breath in. Exhale, small back bend. Bringing hands to heart. Breathing in. Exhale, straighten that front leg. Breathe in to bend. Exhale, straighten. Breathe in to bend. Exhale, straighten. This time when you bend, we're going to breathe in. Exhale, bring the weight into that front foot. See if you can just kind of push off with that back leg coming into your warrior 3. Deep breath in, exhale. See if you can bring those arms over your head. Hands come back to your heart. Slowly bend on that front leg, coming back in. Heel toe is a little wider, coming into your warrior 2. Arms come out, shoulders down, away from your ears. Nice, strong arms. Flip that front palm, breathe in. Reach front, exhale, tip it back. Keep the bend in that front leg, looking up to the sky. Humble warrior. Maybe you're working on bringing your hands down to the ground. This is a great place for a block. Maybe you're working on a bind. Make sure that left shoulder is open. Make sure you're breathing wherever you are. And frame that front foot. Turning on the back foot. We're going to slide that leg back, coming into our planks. Deep breath in. Come forward, chaturanga. Exhale. Open it up. Shoulders roll open. Deep breath in. Exhale. This time I'm going to turn to my left. I'm going to bring that right ball of the foot behind me. and then I'm gonna lift. Deep breath in. Exhale. Turning on my upper body and the outside of that foot coming back to my plank. One more chaturanga. Breathe in. Drop your knees down if you're tired. Exhale. Open it up. Shoulders open. Breathe in. Rolling to my right. Left foot comes behind. Exhale, open. Deep breath in. Exhale. Turning my upper body and that outside of the foot coming back to a plank. This time, chaturanga, all the way to your belly. Exhale. Take a moment. Hands come, forehead on top of your hands like a pillow. And just wiggle your hips back and forth. Lift both feet towards the sky and just let them fall to one side and then the other, like windshield wipers. Breathing. Bringing those fingertips out to either side in line with our shoulders. So I kind of look like a spider, elbows are towards the sky. Then I'm going to tighten my core, really push in with my hips. Deep breath in, exhale, rise up, lower down. Tighten that core again, breathe in. Exhale, pushing through those hips, rise up, coming down. Last one, tighten that core, deep breath in. Exhale, rise up and lower down. Hands come underneath your shoulders, curling those toes. Come right back to your downward dog. Take a deep breath, walk it out. On your next breath in, we're going to take that left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, come through the center, make two controlled squares as you exhale. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, two controlled squares. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Exhale, rounding through that upper back, giving yourself some height. Step it up, turn and lower on that back foot. Slowly begin to rise by tightening that core. We want to come into warrior one. So adjusting your stance so that upper body faces forward. Arms overhead. Deep breath in. Exhale, small back bend. Hands come down. Breathe in. Exhale, straighten. Breathe in to bend. Exhale to straighten. Breathe in to bend. Exhale to straighten. This time on our bend, deep breath in, exhale, push off. Keeping a small bend in that front leg. Maybe the back foot is flexed. Warrior three. See if you can bring those arms over your head. Breathe in, exhale, hands come back. Slowly fall back into your warrior two. You might need to heel toe it open a little wider. Arms come out. Nice strong arms, shoulders down away from your ears. Flip that front palm. Breathe in, reach it forward. Exhale, tip it back. Peaceful warrior. Keep that bend. Deep breath. Breathing in, coming down to humble warrior. Exhale that right arm over ear. Maybe you're working on bringing your fingertips to the mat, keeping that arm open. Maybe a block is a good place here, or your fingertips. Or maybe you're working on a bind, keeping that shoulder open. Wherever you are, make sure you're breathing. Slowly begin to unravel, frame that front foot, turn on the back foot, come into plank. Last chance for chaturanga. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Open it up. Knees hit the ground. Swing those feet around. We're gonna do some core work now. Feel free to skip any asana, like if you're tired and you just don't have another chaturanga in you, or you're tired at any point of the practice, always just come right into child's pose and catch your breath. That's a nice resting pose, just to kind of regain energy. All right, let's slowly begin to lay back. Hands can come underneath, glutes just slightly. Bringing legs up to the sky, feet are flexed. I'm gonna take a deep breath in. Exhale, right leg comes down, and then I'm gonna round it back up. And then I'm gonna do the same with my left. Breathe in, exhale, left, and round it up. I'm afraid I'm gonna hit my table, so let me scoot over. Keep going. Breathing in, exhale as you round it up. Take it to the other side. Oh, wrong way. This time, we're going to reverse it, but we're going to do them at the same time. So I'm going to breathe in, and I'm going to exhale. I'm going to make my circle, and then I'm going to bring it up. Breathe in, exhale. Bring it up. Breathe in, bring it up. Hug those knees into the chest. Maybe swing it back and forth. Give your lower back a nice massage. And feet come up. Hands come into steeple grip. Breathe in. Exhale, small pulses. Letting your core do the work. Coming over to the right this time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Coming back through center. Over to the left. Deep breath in. Exhale. Hug those knees in. Let's slowly either rock and roll or gently come into fetal position and meet me in a seat. We're going to do a little flexibility work, and then we'll do corpse pose. Even though this was a shorter sequence, it was very effective. For me, my heart rate was up the entire time. So you don't need blocks. I just like to use them to keep my spine straight, gives me something to lean on. You don't need them. Again, you can just use your hands. It's just something I like to use, like I'll watch my phone or if I'm watching TV, whatever. So coming into our straddle position, feet are flexed. Don't push it too hard. If you're feeling any kind of a strain in there, you've gone too far, pull it back. And we want to keep that nice, tall, long spine and come forward. By practicing keeping that spine long and bending from the hips, eventually we'll be able to get our torsos down by the ground, still in this position. And I know it sounds so far away and like it'll never happen, But I can't tell you how many times I thought that about a pose and now I'm doing it. So just trust your body, trust your practice. The more you do this, the more you're gonna get there, the closer you'll get. So have some faith. Go ahead and push your hands or your blocks forward. Again, keeping that nice long spine, bending from the hips, and breathe. I've really enjoyed this series. I've enjoyed doing all of them. I never knew what it would turn into. I just did it for a few people who have requested it, and it's turned into something so much more. And even though, like, on the grand scheme of things, it's not that big, but to me, it's huge. Like, I've impacted a lot of lives, and that is just mind-blowing to me and humbling and incredible. It's crazy in the best way. All right, go ahead and push forward a little bit more, bending from those hips, long spine, and breathe. Yeah, I mean, just so many people hitting their goals, their bodies changed so much since starting my yoga. It's crazy. It's crazy. But I get it because this movement changes your body, but not only your body, it changes your mind, it changes everything for the best. And you build all this muscle, and I feel like the more muscle you build, the more your body burns, and you know, you're gonna get to a point where you're gonna have to eat more to fuel your body. So, all right, let's come and rise on up. Go ahead and move those blocks to the side, or if you don't have blocks, just slowly and gently just begin to bend your knees a little bit and just bring them in. Let's just come into a quick butterfly pose and pull yourself forward, keeping that nice long spine. Maybe forehead comes into your lap or not. If it doesn't, keep your neck nice and long. Take a few breaths. Slowly begin to rise. Go ahead and twist it over to the right. Look over that right shoulder. Take a deep breath. Coming back through, coming over to the left. Twisting, looking over that left shoulder. Take a deep breath. And coming back through center. I like to do twists just for metabolism and digestion. All right, now we can slowly lay back, coming into our corpse pose. Get nice and cozy and let go of tension in any place that you hold it in your body. For me, that's in my glutes and my jaw. Make sure you're not squeezing those glutes. Fix any part of you that, needs adjusting. Sinking heavy into that mat, closing your eyes. I want you to let go of everything you have that you know you have to do, all the noises around you, and I just want you to breathe for a few moments, just listening to your own breath, drowning out those noises. Go ahead and start. Deep breath in. Go ahead and wiggle your toes and your fingers. Gently opening your eyes and bring that right arm up. Left leg bends. Slowly begin to turn over to the right side, coming into fetal position, bending both legs. Take a moment here. Take a breath. And now we begin to slowly come into a comfortable seat. If you want to sit on a block or a pillow, go for it. We're going to do 2 ohms. Shoulders down away from your ears. Hands can be in your lap. Go ahead and close your eyes. Let's all take a nice, big, deep breath in. Deep breath in. Give yourself a big smile, hands to heart, gently opening those eyes. Thank you guys so much for joining me for day 10 of my love series. I hope you come back for day 11. I truly enjoy practicing with each and every one of you. It is an honor. Namaste. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.